for our third out of 4 developmental plays for the Broke People Broke People Play Festival 2023. Thank you all so much for being here. My name is Charlotte Nash. I am one of the co-presidents of Broke People Play Festival. I am also an avid lover of this organization, and this is my 8th festival. And if you do the math, that means I've been doing this with Broke People since first semester my freshman year, which I only share not to humble brag, but then also to express how much passion and joy and excitement and fun this organization has been and brings, and why we stick around and we like to keep making art for free because we're broke and it's fun. So yes, welcome to the Goldberg Theater. With that being said, this is a shared student community space. Hundreds of writing students and any other students, as you can see, come through this space every week, every month, every year. So please, 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 when you stand up to leave, make sure you have all the objects and belongings you brought when you sat down. And also, please, let's respect this space. We do share it. It is not ours. And, collective love of the theater. Let's do it. Now is the time where I'm going to ask you to please, please, please turn off all cell phones and other irritating noise-making devices. Be surprised. Please also refrain from any photography or videos during the show. We've got our lovely live stream happening, so hello to anyone on there. And we also already got some incredible photographers to take some professional photos for everyone of the cast and of the show, so don't worry, we already got all those really awesome shots you can share and post everywhere later on. If you need to exit the theater at any time, please note the exits are behind you and to the side. We will not be making an emergency water landing. That is not on the schedule for today. And yes, we are so grateful for you to be here. Please be aware of the streaming device in the back. So if you are running out during the show, it will be moved during intermission or before or after the show. And if you are running back there, please be aware there is a tripod. We don't want you guys to trip. We want everyone to stay safe. Also, a note from the team: scream, clap, participate. Yes. Please, the writer and the director and the rest of the team want you to participate. You are alive. You are in this theater house with us, with these amazing, cool people on stage. I wonder what we're about to see. Let's be as enthusiastically participatory as possible. That is my own little dare to you. And also, this is your last reminder. If you are sitting in the front row, you will be called upon to come forth and participate at some point as part of this revolutionary participatory act of noise making and joy having and life living. So, without further ado, House of Jake.
Act 1, Scene 1, a prologue, morning. Lights upon the House of Jake. Desolate, sterile, ghostly decorated. There is a couch, in front a coffee table. There is a large blank canvas facing upstage. Artist Jake stands before it. There it is, meandering, pacing the length of the space. He wears an intriguing ascot. Intern Jake 20s, dressed the exact same minus the ascot enters, carrying bags.
Oh, wonderful, you started.
Oh, Jake! You startled me.
Apologies, Jake.
I've been at it all morning until you shattered my concentration. Darling, espresso?
All right, Jake. Of course, supposed to get done today. I'm ready when you are.
Oh, the bio. Yes, yes. Jake is salt of the earth. He's attracted to leather and sweat. He loathes the sensitivities of the coastal elites. His work is challenging. He's American. He wears jeans. He disdains affectations. He paints with every part of his body.
Sorry. Disdain affectations?
I do, obviously.
Okay.
What?
Nothing. Just please keep talking.
It's good so far, you think?
It's fine. Let's just get this done.
Very well. Frills, softness, blush, hues of lighter blues. It's all very unattractive to me. My father crushed all of these inclinations out of me at a young age.
Okay, maybe just focus on what you're painting for the gallery.
Well, I would, but you're being short with me today, so...
I'm just trying to keep you on schedule. You have a tendency to get distracted.
Yes, list out my schedule, won't you?
Well, we need to get this bio in as soon as possible, and I got an email from the cultivators that they're still looking for the venue.
Did I not tell you that we'll have it in here? This is a marvelous venue.
Apologies, I must have let it slip.
Your head isn't in the game, Jake.
They want an update on the painting. Well, not really want. They need. Urgently. I know you're struggling to, and it's really important you get started. You can't flick from another presentation after pulling up from the last year.
I dream my painting, and then I paint my dreams.
Van Gogh.
Yes. How wonderfully astute and perceptive you are. Marvelous. So then clearly, since I've already dreamed of my painting, I only have half of the work left. You understand, darling? I'm much further along in the process than you think.
A moment. Intern Jake peeks his head over to observe that the canvas is in fact completely empty.
Do you want to talk about?
No.
You know, because it really might.
I don't want to talk about it. I have a distinct process of generating work, okay? Which works on its own time. Perfection. Yes, that is ideal. And now comes the inspiration. And now comes the inspiration. Yes, 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 here it is.
Artist Jake began some clumsy strokes.
Well, I will leave you to your inspiration. I've had a long morning and I'd really like to lie down in bed. If you don't need me for anything else.
Well, I've already made a process on the painting, so I guess I'll join you in the bed.
No! I'm putting a surprise together for you.
A surprise? You know I hate surprises. But I understand, you want to do something special for this show. A gift would be wonderful, Jake. Just promise me. No surprises. Do you promise me?
Yeah, of course. My excuse?
Yes, of course. Jake, you are the most excellent assistant I've ever had. Truly, a triumph of my own virtue. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Oh, Jake. I know.
Jake leaves. Artist Jake levies his brush against the canvas, making a few clumsy strokes. He takes a step back. Artist Jake reflects on his painting.
Yes. Yes. This could potentially.
Scene 2. An enlightened dinner. Evening. Artist Jake paints his hit a flow. He makes tiny flecks at the canvas with his brush. Shark Jake, late 30s, professional, shark-like intense features, killer smile. Dinner. Salmon and asparagus. He looks over to Artist Jake.
Jake, my wonderful husband.
Yes, Jake, what is it?
Are you done painting yet? Dinner's nearly ready.
Jake, it is perfection. Who could paint a masterpiece in a day but I, truly. I try to downplay it, but from this angle, it's transcendent. Did you make my favorite?
Salmon and asparagus.
I'd say that's my second, third, perhaps fifth favorite, but who's splitting hairs, you know? I suppose that's ridiculous to expect your husband to remember everything, anything these days. Oh, I am exemplar.
Perhaps you're finally earning the title artist, Jake.
I've always earned the title, okay? I'm an artist who is named Jake. So I've always had the title artist Jake. Since intern Jake is my most exceptional intern, he is simply intern Jake. And since you work in finance and have a very masculine face structure which evokes the visage of a shark, you're called Shark Jake.
Hey, so, about the shark
Here
thing?
we go, Jake. You know, it's a compliment. It's charming. You don't cross your legs.
But I'm standing. Surely there's not a problem with me crossing my legs if I'm
I have
standing.
so many few biases, and this is the hill that you die on. It's perplexing to me. Why can't you just make things easier for me once in a blue moon? I ask for so little. No crossing.
Shark Jake uncrosses. Artist Jake makes the final touches. Perfection. Shark Jake finishes chicken dinner and starts plating the meal on the table.
It is complete. Is Jake still in the bedroom? As I understand it, he's been preparing a surprise.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, dinner's ready, so why don't we open,
Oh, you're in on it as well? I swear you two just can't keep anything hidden to save your lives. We're not going to eat without Jake. Don't be ridiculous. His surprise can wait.
Let me tell you about the shirt I bought today at Macy's.
Ooh, Macy's. Macy's, you say?
Yes, Macy's. It's quite a nice shirt. Listen, I only made 2 pieces of fish, so...
You two will share. Where is he? Jake! Come out!
Artist Jake approaches the bedroom door opening and intern Jake emerges, rushing over to block the door. He holds a piece of parchment.
I told you, don't come in the room.
Jacob, darling, I know about your surprise. You can't hide anything from me, okay? Come here. I need you to take a look at my painting. What are you holding? That little thing?
This little thing?
Yes, that little thing.
Oh, it's paper. Hey, give it back. It's private.
Ruth? Who, Jake, is Ruth?
She is a lady to walk the dog.
We don't have a dog.
Should we get a dog?
We're not
I think it'd be nice if we had some little decay together, you know? We could call him Dog Jake.
I thought I'd reach out to her in case you do decide to get a dog.
And you're corresponding with her through parchment.
Oh, yeah, she's a very retro dog sitter. You know, the best ones are usually vintage.
Artist Jake is silent. Then Artist Jake embraces intern Jake, who pulls back, marveling at him. Maybe it just in to make him prime perfect.
A vintage dog sitter? You are brilliant. Truly my most exceptional disciple. God, oh, you're perfect. Vintage dog sitters? Really, only one could be that intuitive and proactive. You're truly the best intern I've ever had, okay? None of them have ever compared to you.
And you've had so many.
Silence! We're not talking about that right now. Jake, incredibly impolite. Come sit down and let me present my painting to the both of you.
Intern Jake and Shark Jake sit down. They pick at the same plate of salmon, not looking at each other, maybe shopping for the same space. Artist Jake grabs his canvas, obscuring its contents, hiding it beneath his shoulder.
My husband and my intern. My 2 closest confidants. I've gathered you both here to the premiere reveal of my newest work, my magnum opus, the painting, which will restore my reputation after my tragic and terribly earned fall from grace at the hands of the critics. who did not understand the meaning of my last piece, okay? They never do they? Attention, the painting is to be revealed.
Sorry.
My newest work, revealed.
Artist Jake reveals his canvas. A child could have painted it. Perhaps one did. Shark Jake cracks his head, puzzled. Intern Jake looks at it plainly for what it is.
Am I supposed to clap or?
Yes, clap now, it's rhapsodizing. Don't you agree? Don't you agree?
Yeah, I get it. I completely understand the meaning, I'm happy. Sometimes.
A surface observation, though of course, your knowledge of the visual arts is very limited. I would grant you that. Keep mulling it over, you'll get there. Okay. Wait, Jake, what do you think?
I think that Jake made a very good point, it's a simple observation for a simple painting.
Ouch! That really dug deep. Artist Jake retreats. It looks like he could cry. He places the painting down on the couch gently.
I didn't mean that in a bad way, Jake, but it's...
No. I understand. Thank you. I'm grateful that I taught you to be so critical and discerning.
Jake, maybe once you see the shirt I bought, your opinion will change.
Shark Jake reveals a humping button! Artist Jake looks upon it and scowls. Not for him.
Jake, it's terrible. Please return it.
Once I wear it to work, I think it'll really be
Everyone will laugh. It's far too camp.
I don't know if it's all that.
It's loud and embarrassing, okay?
I like it, Jake.
Oh, thank you.
I don't even want the salmon anymore, okay? What a horrible night this has turned out to be. No, everyone hates my painting, so I suppose you should just get on with the surprise.
Right, the surprise.
Intern Jake and Shark Jake look at each other. I really don't know if we can handle this right now.
Why are you two looking at each other? You two never look at each other. What's going on? Jake? Tell me.
Well, it is a surprise.
Christ, do you delight in torturing me? Out with it, now.
Shark Jake looks to Intern Jake. Intern Jake nods. He goes into the bedroom. Artist Jake taps his foot. Intern Jake returns from the bedroom with a suitcase. He's out of here, baby.
What is this?
I'm leaving.
You're leaving?
Yes.
So where? For how long?
To, a commune.
A commune!
Yes, it's a non-patriarchal, anti-capitalist Amish commune. It's a great group. The point of it is living for the real value of the labor. And, I'm at a point in my life where...
Wait, Amish? You're leaving all of this to roll around in the mud with some dirty little pilgrims.
Whoa! Okay, so dirty pilgrim is actually an incredibly regressive stereotype.
So you're leaving? How long? What are you saying? Are you saying breaking up with...
Yes! Oh my god! To the fucking hand! I'm breaking up with you and Jake.
But I don't understand, Jake. Why?
Well, we really shouldn't get into it now, but we'll be here for hours. I really have to go. Ruth is bringing the wagon, and I need to go with her for it.
Ruth?
At that moment, oh no,
The dog walker We're soon to becoming Amish.
She's not a fucking dog walker. She's my. She's a real kind of like promise to each other.
Oh.
I really like her. I really, really like her. And we got to know each other. So.
But I make art.
Jake, you literally drew a smiley face in it. Whatever, this isn't really fulfilling for me, Jake. I'm practically your unpaid babysitter. I never wanted to do this for the rest of my life, and this was always a temporary arrangement. Besides, you have a tendency to... What's the right way to put this? Well, I suppose it's really not important right now, but I will be leaving. We're raising my own house the second I get to the property.
Like Harrison Ford and Witness?
Exactly like Harrison Ford Witness. Jake.
Bye, Jake. Safe travels. No need to come back ever.
Well, you know, I've been thinking, Jake, it doesn't really sit right with me. No, it really reminds me of all my time here. So I think it's the beginning of a new era for intern Jake. I think I'd like to go by my middle name from now on. James.
For the remainder of the script, intern Jake will become James. He departs. They're alone for a moment.
I really did think he was British. Good accent work.
Yes. It was delightful.
Was James always Amish?
No. Or if he was, he never told me. Perhaps I never really knew him at all.
Well, maybe once you've seen me wear the button down, your opinion will.
Artist Jake hides away his painting. The shame is unbearable.
Listen, Jake, I know you're upset, but I for one feel relieved that we're down to 2 Jakes again. It'll feel much more spacious. What do you think?
Simple. Simple, he called it. Oh, I'll show him simple. That, James.
Yeah, but Jake, didn't it already getting cold?
Okay, don't pester me, Jake. I have a masterpiece due.
Artist Jake produces another canvas and places on the easel. It's time for row 2. He begins mixing paints while taking swigs. Shark Jake, it's dinner alone. Scene 3. A new normal. Morning. Artist Jake awakens on the couch in a haze. He looks rougher, a little restless. Definitely had a little too much to drink last night. His meticulous outfit has become creased and wrinkled. Shark Jake enters through the front door wearing gym attire.
Morning, Jake.
Artist Jake, snapping to life, rises. He adopts a harsh optimism which hasn't been seen yet. It's a tad unnerving.
Good morning, Jake. The gym?
Oh, as always.
Ah, it is terribly you, isn't it? That's my husband, Jake, for you.
You seem to be in a strangely good mood.
What's so strange about being optimistic? It's a new day to tackle my masterpiece.
Usually you stew quite a bit this early.
Stew as well.
And you do that sneer with your nose.
Sneer?
And your whole, complex in general.
Well, is there anything else that you'd like to add?
No, I just thought you'd be even more jakey than usual, considering last night.
Ah, things are just things. Bygones are just that, as they say.
Artist Jake approaches his canvas with a new determination. Upon facing it, his stomach turns completely.
What say you to an espresso?
Okay. I don't really.
Why don't you make them? You're right next to the machine.
I don't know how to use it.
You don't know how to use it?
No. I never learned. I don't drink coffee. Stains my teeth. You know?
But you
Bad for
buy
the
it.
jaw.
How can you buy something and not know how to use it?
Because you wanted it. I bought it for you.
Frankly, this is very telling of your character. This is a prime example of your excessive consumption. Families across the world have to do without so much as a toaster oven, and here you are, throwing the heft of your wealth on a espresso machine that you don't even know how to use, okay? How disappointingly American of you.
Well, Jake, if you want an espresso, then why don't you make it yourself?
I'm not in the mood for espresso.
But you just...
I have no time for espresso.
Do you not know how to...
I do know how to use it, but if you hadn't happened to have noticed, I'm ever so slightly preoccupied creating a masterpiece in 3 days. But now that you've insulted my competency, I suppose I will have to do it myself. And in doing so, further delaying my process and setting me up for failure.
Artist Jake presses a button. It makes a horrible noise. Artist Jake unplugs it.
Defective, probably. You know how foreign-made things are.
I mean, it worked this yesterday when James made you an espresso.
Don't speak that name to me.
James!
The name, the utterance of it, it sickens me.
What happened to bygones?
The disrespect, the complete disregard for my emotions. No, Jake, the bygones themselves have gone gone. Okay? Do you understand me?
A moment. Shark Jake nods a sympathetic, although not entirely understanding nod.
I do. If you want, I could order an espresso or...
The career growth I'd given him. He didn't have a job, no plans for the future, no aspirations, and I came in by the grace of God. But he threw it all away for some
Wanting to say woman,
commune.
Shark Jake inches towards Artist Jake and starts rubbing his shoulders.
Well, he's gone now. There's no point in stressing over it. Maybe we could...
What are you doing?
Rubbing your shoulders?
Oh, don't do that.
Relax. You might enjoy it if...
I do not enjoy it. Unhand me.
Sorry, I thought it would have been a nice gesture. I bought a husband book!
You bought what?
A husband book, a book that tells you how to be a good husband. And the two big takeaways were quality time and back rubs. I thought it would maybe...
Well, you thought wrong, okay? Read my lips. Not in the mood.
Do you want to rub my shoulders?
No!
Shark Jake slips away, hurt.
Oh. Jake, how could you do this to me?
It was just a back rub!
I'm not
Sorry.
talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm warning over Jake, obviously.
Oh, you mean James?
I refuse to refer to him in such a way, okay? He was perhaps my greatest work of all. As Michelangelo looked into marble and saw an angel trying to break free, I saw man as ensnared in the trappings of utter pedestrianism, and I sculpted him into an educated man, a modern 20th century homosexual in the 21st. Witty, smart, stylish, culturally astute, turned ungrateful brat.
Jake,
What?
this isn't about...
What?
You know, the fact he...
He left me for a woman?
Yes?
No. Of course not. I don't care. But I do a little bit, okay? I'm a real homosexual, you know? And what I mean is that it isn't a choice, okay? My father never looked me in the eyes, and my mother is emotionally manipulative. And if I could love a woman, then I would. but I can't.
Oh!
I hate that I'm attracted to men, okay? If I could be heterosexual, then I would. I get this isn't politically correct or whatever, but it hurt me, and I'm not going to pretend that it didn't.
I'm hearing what you're saying.
He's doing this to get at me. Yes. He's out to get me, isn't he? He wants to ruin my life. All the best assistants do. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure he broke the espresso machine before he left.
Are you sure that's true?
Well, I suppose it does matter now, does it? I need to paint.
Artist Jake approaches his easel, then quickly retreats upon facing it.
But how am I expected to concentrate in these conditions? No intern, no espresso machine, and he betrayed me. And I gave him everything, and I loved him. I really did come to love that one.
You'll figure it out. I know you will. Because, you know, I love you.
A long moment. It dawns on the both of them that this is the first time that these words have been said between the two of them in complete isolation for quite some time. It's embarrassing.
Thank you. I love you too. Naturally. Even though you do things which bewilder me, like buy espresso machines you don't know how to use, and buy husband books, and cross your legs.
Okay, but you cross your legs all the time.
Okay, yes, obviously I cross my legs, but it looks silly when you do it.
Says who?
Says me, isn't there a chapter on listening to your husband in your husband book?
No, but there's a chapter about open communication and recognizing unfair demands. It's been quite a while since it's just been us.
It has, hasn't it?
Perhaps it'll be a chance to, you know...
Yes. Well, that is the nature of time, you know. And the world. Two people in the room, and well, I've just had the most wonderful idea.
Ooh, tell me.
I think you're really gonna like it.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because we're ultimately on the same wavelength, you and I.
We are, aren't we? I knew we were. We don't have to do back rubs, but...
And since we're on the same wavelength, I think you'd agree that we're simply more compatible when there's another Jake with us, right? What did you say that?
Shark Jake would not say that.
I mean, it has, in the past, worked
And
for you.
And consequently, it'll end for you. At the end of the day, we're on the same page about everything, okay? We need someone to make espressos for us. It's who we are as people.
But Jake, I told you, I don't like espresso. Stains my teeth, bad for the
Christ,
job.
must you be so obtuse about everything?
I was open to James for a very long time. James was with us for a whole
What
year.
did I say about that name? Oh, Jake. Naive. Simple breadwinning Jake. I simply need an assistant if I ever hope to get my painting done, okay? And with another Jake, it will help me get over James so we can, you know, enjoy quality time together, as your book calls it. Yes, I've decided. Let us consult Jakes.
Scene 4. An interview. Evening. Artist Jake frantically straightens out the room.
Oh. He's coming, okay? coming up the stairs. Jake! Jake! Jake, come out now.
Shark Jake enters wearing the hot acting so very nonchalant about it.
Then let him in, I'm ready.
Artist Jake stares at him, particularly at the shirt, with a fury of 10,000 songs.
What?
He's here, okay? It's open.
Hello, gentlemen!
Grinder Jake, 20s. There's a pop of energy in a theater kid way. A natural try-hard, if that makes sense. Y'all. He looks at Artist Jake and Shark Jake, who sit on the couch. An awkward moment.
Wow. This apartment is so nice. I didn't know they built them this high. This is, looking for Jake's, right?
You are met. Welcome. Sit on the couch.
Jake, on the couch?
Where else is he supposed to sit? Come, sit here, right in between us.
Don't sit on the blanket. It's Persian.
All right, I'm sitting on the couch now.
Let's get down to business. Jake,
Click! Shark Jake clicks open his pen, ready to take notes. Artist Jake crosses his legs.
to begin.
I've never done this before! This is like my first. Are they supposed to go like this? I thought I'd be on my knees by now. Or blindfolded. Or tied up. I'm like really nervous. I can't stop shaking. Is this normal? Okay.
Shark Jake shoots Artist Jake a look. Are we really doing this? Artist Jake presses on.
Let's start with our names. Hi, I'm Jake, and this is Jake.
You're both named Jake?
That's right. I'm Artist Jake because I'm an artist. And he's Shark Jake because he looks like a shark.
Oh, that's so funny. So, are there any other Jakes teaming around here?
Well, we were thinking about getting a dog.
Oh.
A dog Jake.
We're not getting a dog, okay? Jake, that is your name, right? Jake?
Is that the correct answer?
It is simply put the best answer to the question.
Then yes, my name is Jake. Oh, so if you're Artist Jake and you're Shark Jake, oh, I guess that makes me Grinder Jake.
Grinder Jake.
Now, the interview portion.
Interview? Should I have brought my resume?
No, it's not that kind of interview. Grinder Jake, as you're called. What exactly are your credentials?
I went to Juilliard.
For
Acting!
an actor.
Yes! Sometimes. Depends on who you ask.
No surprises, okay? I hate surprises.
Oh, I never surprise anyone ever. Really. I'm very method in my approach to my roles.
Oh, how's your British accent?
Oh. Magogning abad!
That's quite all right. What about the visual arts?
What about them?
What about them do you enjoy?
Sometimes they can make me feel good.
They can make you feel good.
Yeah, like goosebumps and stuff.
I suppose that's good enough. Okay.
Am I gonna be tied up now?
No, we're not gonna tie you up. Well, we're looking, well, I suppose I'm looking for, you know, something.
Jake, sidebar?
One moment. Sing a song.
You want me to sing a song?
Yes. Row, row, row your boat. Happy birthday. whatever.
Memories!
Yes, fine. Plug your ears. Go ahead.
I don't like him.
Well, I can't afford to be picky, okay? My exclusive gallery opens in 3 days.
He doesn't know anything about art. He'd be a terrible intern, and I still don't relish the thought of another Jake moving in so soon. I just removed it to my closet.
Do you love me?
Of course I do.
Even though you offend me at every turn with your husband books and your crossed legs and pink button downs. You say you love me and understand my needs, but I'm not convinced that you do.
Jake, it's not like that, but it's time we had a hard conversation
Touch me! It's so easy to leave!
I believe we've made a decision. We aren't looking for a simple hookup. Isn't that right, Jake?
I don't know, you tell me anything here.
He's talking to me. Yes, well, he's looking for a...
I'm looking for a new intern. We would like you to join our relationship. Jake?
Grinder Jake is so excited. This is like the best news he's ever received in his entire life.
Really? An internship?
My assistant slash apprentice slash mente slash occasional lover. Naturally, I will need to teach you everything because you know nothing.
Right.
You can start by jotting down everything that I say that is artistically compelling.
One question. How do I tell what is and isn't artistically compelling?
Naturally, you won't.
Right! Naturally.
I will have to teach you. The nitty-gritty comes tomorrow. Come to bed.
I'll sleep on the couch.
Artist Jake attempts to reassure Jake. He cannot.
Very well.
Artist Jake and Grinder Jake go to the bedroom. Shark Jake sits alone on the couch. Scene 5. A Jake in the making. Morning. The next day, Artist Jake stands before his easel, deep in thought. Grinder Jake stands behind him. They're dressed identical since Artist Jake's ascot. In frustration, Artist Jake pivots, eagerly awaiting. He holds a notepad and pen. Artist Jake and Grinder Jake lock eyes. They stare each other down. Artist Jake rubs his face. Grinder Jake mirrors. Artist Jake slaps his face. Grinder Jake mirrors. Artist Jake poses. Grinder Jake poses back.
God, I'm going to be young forever, aren't I?
Grinder Jake mouths every word to a T. The miming continues until Artist Jake waves his arm.
Everything look good?
Oh, God.
Oh, sorry, Shark Jake moved the mirror this morning.
It seems so, Grinder Jake. You're taking to this very well. Better than most of my former interns.
I've been studying very hard. Every look, every scowl, every inflection. The way you shift when you're anxious and you try to cover it up by crossing your arms, but it only makes you look more anxious. See?
Yes. You're very diligent.
You're a very nuanced portrait artist, Jake. Huh? Get it?
This does not please Artist Jake.
Being facetious is unbecoming and risks your position as my intern.
Oh, forgive me. I'm so sorry. That was completely inappropriate.
It was. I'm glad you realize that now. But I forgive you. Now, to begin the process.
Artist Jake returns to his easel. He, after taking a considerable amount of time, has an idea. Artist Jake starts rubbing his brilliant and profound frontal cortex. Grinder Jake watches with excitement. He wildly points to Grinder Jake to prepare to take something down on the notepad. Grinder Jake clicks his pen, eager.
Why are we?
Why are we?
Why are we?
A moment.
Yes?
Artist Jake waves his hands in defeat. Forget it, it's gone.
Why are we? That's a great question. You could probably make some art about that. I'll just write that down.
Don't write anything down unless I tell you to write anything down.
I'm so sorry.
You can't rush an idea.
Oh, I'm completely out of line. Please forgive me.
And also, you can't tell me a bad question is a good question. Because in truth, there are bad questions. And if you lull me into following a bad question rather than a good question, you could potentially destroy my entire career and personal life.
I don't deserve forgiveness. Oh my God, please forgive me. I'm such a failure. I never did anything right.
Aw.
I
will forgive you. Once again, conditionally.
Thank you so much. Your kindness knows no bounds.
Something clicks in Artist Jake's head.
Huh. Of course, I can't work. I haven't had my espresso. And at this point in the day, a proper intern will have prepared me an espresso and left it beside my easel. But unfortunately, the machine is broken and rendered unusable. In this case, you will run to the cafe across the street and order me an espresso there. Once you return,
Grinder Jake notices it's unplugged. Oh, what's in it?
we will engage in a brief, pointless, but mutually reassuring small talk about the absurdity of milk and espresso. Then you will mock the appearance of the barista who would even suggest such a thing. My husband will buy another, but in the meantime, we need to... Excuse me?
Grinder Jake presents Artist Jake with the espresso. After a moment of anticipation, Artist Jake takes a sip. The perfect cup.
Good.
Artist Jake begrudgingly nods. It is good.
Suitable.
Are you ready to start painting now?
No.
Are you ready now?
No.
You don't have all day, so.
Yes. I am aware of that information.
Is it artist block?
I do not get artist block, okay?
Oh, of course. I'm so sorry.
Artist block is a symptom of being a poser. The truth is that I'm terribly preoccupied in all arenas of my life, specifically in regards to the domestic. So this is the least important thing that I must finish in a timely manner.
Your phone.
Artist Jake slowly takes it out. He reads it, panics, and tosses it on something else. It lands on the couch.
Well, look at it. It's part of your duties. I don't look at emails.
Okay, so the donors want you to pitch your painting to them today, as well as an update on its progress.
Oh, no. Not today.
Are you sure? It's a very strong.
It is not your place to ask if I'm sure. I am always sure. Oh. You claim to be an actor.
I am an actor, you remember?
I remember that you claim to be an actor.
I went to Juilliard.
And it seems you've taken to my demeanor quite well. An intern of quality would go and take my place at this donor's pitch, naturally.
Of course, naturally. But one little small little logistic thing. You don't look anything alike.
How do you mean?
My face is much tighter.
It's not much.
But
tighter.
it's noticeably tighter.
Not noticeably.
But
no.
it's noticeably enough.
Not to the untrained eye.
My body too. Tighter. Unless you think differently, of course.
An intern who claims to be an actor, see, it is only natural that you will go and meet these donors as me. If they ask why you look so different slightly, you will tell them you have received a small amount of Botox, but a sensible, sociable, acceptable amount of Botox. And then, yes, here it is. You will return and paint said painting in time for the show. Don't you understand? It's brilliant. You are my disciple, and as my disciple, you will become me, utterly. You will take up the brush in my namesake. It's form breaking. Yes, Jake, you are the project yourself. Your thoughts on this? You are hesitant.
Well, I mean, like, what if they don't believe me at the donors pitch meeting thingy?
As someone who claims to be an actor, you will make them.
And I've never painted anything.
Then you will learn.
And what do I tell them I'm gonna paint?
Concentrate, okay? The first thing that comes to your mind is the correct answer.
Grinder Jake comes back to reality. He centers himself.
You have nothing to fear, because you will be me. And I'm afraid of nothing.
I won't squander this incredible opportunity, artist Jake.
Go.
Oh.
Scene 6. A day off.
Afternoon.
Artist Jake, looking a bit more disheveled than usual, perhaps bathrobed, finds himself in an endless loop of fixing himself a cosmopolitan, drinking the cosmopolitan, and then rinsing the glass to repeat the cycle. Maybe he hopes the Sex and City title.
Sex in the City.
That would be funny. After the second or third cycle, he finds himself on the couch. He strikes the cigarette.
In a world where younger men emulate me to the point of exactness, I couldn't help but wonder, why should I paint a painting when somebody else can do it for me?
Jake, are you smoking? It smells like.
Shark Jake discovers Artist Jake, loafing about in all of his Carrie Bradshaw realness.
You know how I feel about smoking indoors.
How do you feel about it?
Shark Jake braces. Will he stir the pot today? Is it worth it?
Tolerable. In doses. Where's Jake? Is that a cosmopolitan?
The boy's out, filling errands in my stead. And yes, it's my day off, so Carrie. Carrie Bradshaw, Sex and the City. I suppose it's not exactly your taste.
No, I've seen Sex and the City. I see you as more of a Miranda.
Ouch!
Or Stanley Tucci's character?
Wow. Shouldn't you be making money at that job of yours?
Oh, I've been home for hours. It's 7 p.m. Have you seen my...
What?
You know.
Oh, no, I haven't.
Because it was in the closet?
Well, things disappear under mysterious circumstances all the time. But it's important that we don't interrogate them too deeply.
Odd. Well, it took hours of grueling work, but I've learned how to use the espresso machine.
Is that so?
Would you like me to make you one? To help you get started on your painting?
I think our grinder Jake's on it.
He's painting your piece for the show?
Yes. He's starting work as soon as he gets back. He's wonderful, isn't he? He's fallen into this role perfectly. I've hardly done any sculpting. He sculpts himself. Yes, he's taken up the brush in my namesake. The final product will be marvelous.
Like Warhol?
Yes, you understand.
Don't you think that's a tad disingenuous?
That's rich coming from a banker. You're essentially a glorified loan shark.
You know how I feel about being called a shark.
Oh, please, I was using it as a turn of phrase. Hammerhead.
Crossing his arms. Artistry considers him from afar.
Don't be dramatic, okay? I enjoy your shark qualities. They provide a masculine structure to your face, which I find aesthetically pleasing. There. Are you happy? Have I appeased you?
And? Is that all you like about me?
What is it that you want? I'm enjoying a moment of repose, a rare moment of repose in my busy, busy life. If you're just going to stand there, tell me what you want.
Shark Jake approaches the couch. He sits down next to Artist Jake. He takes Artist Jake's hand to Artist Jake's confused surprise.
Jake?
Yes, Jake?
I have emotions.
Do you now?
I do, but I can't express them.
Then this conversation, Jake, is useless.
I don't feel safe expressing them. Jake?
I found your shirt.
Where is it?
It's in the trash bin.
Oh!
And I set it on fire.
What?
As much as you think you know who I am, I know who you are. And you're not the type of person who wears pink button-downs, crosses your legs, or watches Sex in the City. You're not Cam, okay? I'm going out. It's my day off.
Artist Jake leaves. Shark Jake sits alone. He realizes he needs to check the fire. Starts it off. Scene 7, An Awakening, evening. Later, now there is a massive quantity of books at the coffee table. Their subjects are irrelevant. Shark Jake works on his laptop. Artist Jake enters from the bedroom wearing a crop top, short shorts, and of his waist. Shark Jake immediately slammed his laptop shut as if he was caught watching porn.
What are you,
Nothing?
Very well.
The two stare at each other. Shark Jake eyes Artist Jake's luck. Artist Jake, well, aren't you going to say something? Shark Jake, what do you want to say about this?
I'm going cruising.
What the fuck?
In the 21st century?
Yes, cruising.
For sex.
Yes, cruising for sex.
In the 21st century?
Yes.
Why?
Inspiration, obviously. Now that I have breathing air, I've decided to reclaim my culture. The culture of the homosexual streetwalker. We, as gay men, have lost sight of ourselves. Grindr has completely desecrated how we view ourselves.
Jake, we're living with the grinder, Jake.
Oh, must it be so derivative? I'm giving myself a singular night out. And of course, you find some way to spoil it with your pedantry.
A moment. Shark Jake revels in the absurdity of the situation. Artist Jake has to the door.
I've laid out books on the table for Jake.
Yes, I've
He needs
noticed.
to read all of them before he touches a brush.
Okay, I'll tell him.
It is paramount. Don't forget, my reputation is on the line.
I took care of the waste bin.
Artist Jake dramatically storms from the front door. The door slams. Shark Jake sits with this. He slowly opens his computer. Grinder Jake enters with a whole day's worth of troubles on his shoulders.
I have returned.
You just left! Oh,
Of course.
it's you.
Of course it's me, obviously. Who else would it be? Don't be preposterous.
Stop it.
Jake, your pedantry is simply grating.
Don't do that around me.
Why, I hadn't the faintest inkling of what you could be talking about.
That! Stop doing that!
Though I suppose I never do I?
You're freaking me out.
Can you blame me? I have a big role coming up ahead of me. The donors meeting was a success, but I have a lot more work if I want to make Jake proud. Did you know that the donors really don't like him? Who would have thought? Oh, and I haven't even started working on his masterpiece. He's laid out quite a lot for me to read.
Yes, he said it's paramount that you read them all before starting.
That's ridiculous. That is like a preposterous amount of books. I suppose I should get started.
Grinder Jake picks up a book. I guess this is as good a place to start as any. He starts reading it. Shark Jake reopens his laptop. Grinder Jake tries to read, but it's terribly boring. He really doesn't get it. So occasionally he'll look up at Shark Jake, then look down when Shark Jake looks up. It's a little game, which Shark Jake does not like. Shark Jake catches him.
What do you want?
You look so serious.
Yeah, I'm very serious.
I know, Shark Jake.
Please don't call me that.
Why does he call you that?
It's an inside joke.
It's not very funny.
I'm very busy with my banking business.
A moment. Grinder Jake watches him work.
To me, you're more of a melancholic Jake than a Shark Jake.
I'll do the rest of this in the
No, please don't leave! I really don't want to do this reading. Besides, I'd like to get to know you. I'm your husband's intern.
Newest intern.
So there have been others.
Fair amount.
How many? Are we talking 3? Higher or lower than 3? 4? 5? 7? Lower than 7? 8?
A fair amount.
I hope I'm doing a good job.
You're doing suitably well, but the best ones do not talk to me.
They don't talk to you when you live here? No wonder you're so lonely.
You and the others are a contractual agreement, a mutually agreed upon decision for the stability of our relationship. He needs his projects. I need...
What?
His validation?
His love, his attention, the ambiguous yet ever so present psychosexual Freudian father figure you've drawn so close to seek yet destroy.
I need a glass of water.
So what does banking business entail? Would you wear these?
What? No, get away.
Those are cute. I would wear those.
It's my, it's not. It's my sister. It's for Christmas.
Your sister is a size 12 in shoe.
Yes.
Listen, I'm very good at reading people. I went to Juilliard. I know that you want those shoes, so you should just buy them. It's not terribly complicated.
I just don't understand.
What?
You. Like, you make no sense.
On account of the whole moving in after a grinder date thingy?
No, you're not the first, and you won't be the last, but you're... It's more, well... There's no job security. Like, what about your 401k? What about retirement, bonuses? What about espresso machines?
In fairness, It is a very nice espresso machine.
How do you pursue something you know ends in a dead end?
Oh, you're talking about acting. I don't know, your husband is an artist. It's kind of like that.
Well, yes, but he's a famous artist. I wouldn't have married him if he wasn't famous.
But he's not famous and good, is he?
All that matters is being famous so you can make money off being famous.
If I don't make it as a famous actor or painter now, I could always become a drama therapist.
What?
I take it you've never heard of trauma therapy.
No, I have not heard of drama therapy. It doesn't sound like a real job.
Oh, it's real. Trust me. It's therapy using the dramatic arts to unpack your deepest insecurities about yourself, your interpersonal relationships with the world. Drama therapy.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
I think everyone could benefit from drama therapy, even you.
Therapy is for women.
Oh, not just for women. It can be quite useful for the gays as well.
But I'm not gay.
Bisexual.
I'm not anything. I'm not gay, bisexual. I'm not any of the letters. I'm Jake. And it's not anyone's business what I do or who I do it with. Because everyone treats me normally because I'm normal. And I'm not just normal, I'm successful. I'm very successfully normal.
Not according to those knee highs. I'm just kidding, but Jake, who are you normal to?
The world. I mean, everyone. Jake mostly. Jake calls himself a homosexual. I don't really know why. Don't you have a painting to start work on?
Screw the painting. This is a far more permanent situation. Do you loathe yourself?
Loathe? No.
Not even a little?
No, I don't think so.
Can you name 3 things that you like about yourself?
Right now?
If not now, then when? We're in a crisis!
I'm comfortable. I'm fairly, economically, comfortable.
Okay, that's one thing.
And also, my body is perfect and people will kill for it.
Okay, how about something internal? Are you kind? Are you loving? Are you friendly, smart, caring?
A long moment. Shark Jake sits in crisis.
Come on, Shark Jake.
He really, really tries, but he can't. Not one thing.
I can't. I can't.
Well, that sounds like something that can be unpacked in drama therapy.
I don't want to. Wait. Were you just now drama therapizing?
Oh no! You'll know. Trust me.
You're a good listener.
I know, aren't I? If I had to say 3 good things about myself, I think that'd be one of them.
Well, then, perhaps there will come a time where I wish to try this drama therapy, as you call it.
Grinder Jake's eyes find his way to the laptop. It glows ominously, expectantly.
And the shoes.
Shark Jake takes the laptop and click. Orders the damn shoes. Scene 8. A reunion night. A street side. Artist Jake is cruising.
Any buyers?
No buyers at sight.
actually done this, okay? No gag reflex. Anyone, please.
Aren't you supposed to be discreet when you're cruising?
Artist Jake looks up. It's James. Now, where's Amish clothing?
You.
That's the whole thing about cruising.
What do you want?
I came in town for milk.
Here? You came into town for milk on this street in this here neighborhood?
Yeah, I don't see what's so weird about this. It's
And-
like just as good as any.
Isn't the whole point about being Amish not needing to go into town
They
for milk?
become a lot looser with the rules and reason.
You seem well.
I am well. You know, I think the countryside is very good for me. you seem well too. You know, actually, I've been kind of worried.
Oh, how very considerate.
Quite a force of habit.
And how's
Rude?
oof.
Oh, she's very lovely. We're very happy.
Awesome.
How are you?
Horrible.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That's not good.
Yes, it's all horrible. You know it's horrible. You ruined my life.
Your life was very easy to ruin then.
Go get your milk. I know exactly what you are.
What am I?
You're like me.
I'm like you.
You are. I made you in my image.
I think I'm quite unlike you.
You can't do anything about it. I already made you bad like me.
Have you really? You know, I don't feel bad. I feel clear. Every day, I wake up with great clarity in a dusty wooden cabin. There's only one of many dusty wooden cabins. Then I go down the road to the church with my wonderful wife and my friends. And we pray. And then we work. Work all day. And then we go to bed tired. So no, I don't think you ruined me. You stifled me perhaps and yelled at me more than I should have allowed, but not ruined. You know, I'm actually grateful for you. I'm going to go get my milk.
Okay, go get your milk.
For my wonderful wife, whom I love.
Asshole.
And all my brothers and sisters in the commune.
A moment. James waves quickly and departs. A dread creeps over Artist Jake.
Jake.
James.
James. Sorry. Let me come with you.
Do you want to come with me?
Yes. I have nothing here. Nothing matters to me anymore. Okay? I'll go with you. Okay. And I'll make you happy, or I won't talk to you at all. Just please. Let me come with you.
Eggs. I need eggs. You know, we built a chicken coop yesterday and we have no chicken. We'll figure it out, Jake. Good luck with your show. Really look forward to it.
James speaks. Artist Jake lets him go. The lights flick off. End of Act 1.
well?
Yes? Maybe. I'm doing my best, and I'm reading a lot, but, would you take a look at it? You know, I think the perspective is off, or like, maybe I should probably just start over.
No, I won't look at it. I'm sure it's fine. Don't start over. Finish now, the show's tomorrow.
But I'm afraid I'm going to besmirch your reputation.
Remember, all of this is riding on you, Jake, but you have nothing to fear, because you are me, and I'm never afraid of anything. Simply don't get distracted. Understand? Ooh, oh Christ. I need to sleep this off. No distractions. Just be me. Naturally.
Paint!
Grinder Jake nods. Artist Jake shambles off to the bedroom. Grinder Jake continues to make progress on the painting until Shark Jake enters from the front, wearing a suit. He's returned from work.
Is Jake home?
He just got in.
He's in the
Bedroom, sleeping off the hangover.
Oh. I've been considering.
Yes?
Well, I don't want to bother you, but I kind of really sort of, I don't know, if it's not inconvenient, I want to try drama therapy.
That makes me so happy to hear you say that. But are you sure? Because you know, drama therapy is something that's a game. It's not something you can play with. It's a very serious endeavor which cannot be trifled with half-heartedly.
I'm sure I'll be able to handle it.
Well, I suppose we shall see. Shall we begin?
Now?
When is there a better time?
Then, yes, I suppose now.
Sit on the couch!
Oh my god.
Did I stutter sit on the couch?
Can I move the blanket?
No!
Shark Jake, surprised, sits on the couch. Don Grinder Jake, it's confusing, but like most confusing things, it's kind of hot. Oh, Grinder Jake sits opposite. It's intense.
Drama therapy is no joke. Say yes, sir, I understand.
I don't really know.
Say yes, sir, I understand!
Yes, sir, I understand.
The first lesson of drama therapy is yes, and.
That's the first lesson of improv.
Did I allow you to speak? I am the master here. You are the pupil. I went to Juilliard! No, we must stop this. You are not ready and do not have the mental fortitude for drama therapy.
No, I do! Please! I promise.
We are going to penetrate your mind. I will be your husband, but also not your husband. You need to open up your mind and accept that there are no singular truths. No, rather, multiple things can be true at the same time. I am not your husband. I am not Grinder Jake. Rather, I am both. Do you understand?
I think so. Yes. And
We're off to a great start. Now, I will become Jake.
oh, you still seem the same.
Well, I wouldn't trust you to be able to discern that. Naturally.
Oh.
I believe there's something you wanted to say to me, Jake.
Yes. And that thing is. I can't do this. This is so stupid.
It is stupid, just like you, Shark Jake.
Okay, he doesn't actually call me Shark Jake in private.
And what? I'm doing it now. Because You do, as is apparent to the rest of the world, in fact look like a shark. A hammerhead. The worst kind of shark.
This feels too personal.
Dude, they're No, this is impossible. I need to get back to my painting. You must return to your life. You are not ready to be awoken. Awoken? That is correct, yes.
A moment. Grinder Jake sighs. Drama therapy is over, it seems. Returns to the painting. Shark Jake sits in silence. After a second...
And what, Shark Jake? You had something else?
Yes, and I don't like to be called Shark Jake. You understand?
Yes, and I believe there was something else you wanted to say to me.
Yes, and that thing is something that I've been struggling to communicate.
Yes, and in my indefinitely busy schedule, perhaps I have a second to hear it.
Yes, and that thing is, I feel deeply.
Yes, and I'd like to know specifically what feelings you're feeling deeply.
Yes, and I'd like to tell you because they have a lot to do with unfair expectations that the husband book I bought talked about.
Yes, and I'd like to know what those specific things are, Jake.
Yes, and they are!
Yes, and let me have it, Jake!
Yes, and they're the feelings I have when I see pearls resting on a man's hairy chest because I want to be the man's chest, but I also want to be the pearls laying so gently. I want to be many things at the same time.
Well, that right there was a drama therapy breakthrough.
Shark Jake is reeling a little bit. He grips the couch. They sit with a breakthrough. After a moment, Artist Jake emerges from the bedroom door. Still a hungover mess. The two of them freeze in their spot. Caught? Are they soon to be victims of his ire?
Too loud.
Sorry.
Why so loud?
Well, Jake was being a very bad intern.
Yes. And I deserved it.
Yes, and I thought you'd appreciate it.
Yes, and I really, really did deserve it.
Yes, and he's hardly read any of the books you've told him to.
Yes, and I found them awfully boring and irrelevant to the painting.
Yes, and that makes him a bad intern, so I yelled at him.
Does he buy it? He knows.
Don't be bad. Paint the painting. Husband, don't distract him. He's very busy. Go get dinner ingredients. We will have salmon. Yes, that feels appropriate.
I thought you were a vegetarian.
Fish isn't meat! Surprised your pedantry's rubbing off on him. We will have a big dinner today and a big art show tomorrow, which will go very well.
Very well.
Super well.
Super duper well.
Yes, super duper well. Finally, some deserved recognition for my masterpiece.
That Jake is painting for you.
Shark Jake defying Artist Jake. Intense. Artist Jake stares at him, neither of them back down, then Artist Jake starts laughing.
The utter pedantry. Bedtime.
Once again, Artist Jake creeps away into the bedroom, and the door shuts. A brief moment. Not knowing what to say, Shark Jake and Grinder Jake laugh at the absurdity of the situation.
Yes, Jake. It's paramount you pursue yourself as an individual despite the archaic qualms I hold based in my own norms of masculinity I expect you to adhere to.
But he wouldn't say that.
No, I suppose he wouldn't. Why does it matter?
Because you're not him?
Aren't I? I just was. I could do it again, as you said, two things at once.
I mean, anyone can be anyone. So. Then who am I?
Shark Jake. Or so I've been told.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course I love questions.
Okay, you are aware that you're getting completely fucked by my husband, right? Like, he's exploiting you to a ridiculous degree?
Exploiting seems like a strong word. Jake is providing me with industry experience firsthand, and I'm incredibly grateful for the opportunity. Really, twist a fate like this.
Okay,
are
but
what
you're
I'm on.
you're painting his picture for his gallery, for him. I mean, that's on every level. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Don't you work at a bank? Isn't that exploitative?
I mean,
Predatory loans, 2008.
okay, yes, but that doesn't mean I don't know that it's. I've been reconsidering a lot of things lately.
Are you saying I should be artist Jake?
I'm saying, listen, after I finished reading the husband book I bought, I checked the back for further reading and I read, well, this is gonna seem ironic.
Shark Jake opens the briefcase and takes a book out. He treats it with the caution one would treat nuclear codes. He presents
Jake's painting is almost done, so I'll start right now, but I don't really understand what the Communist Manifesto could have to say about exploitation.
Listen, I just think maybe you'll find it helpful to you. I mean, I found it helpful to me when considering future career paths and hierarchies.
Future career paths? But don't you have the best job in the world according to yourself?
Maybe I found certain wisdom in your trauma therapy.
Yeah. What a thing, right?
I suppose I should go and get ingredients for dinner. Salmon and asparagus.
Oh, by the way, a package came for you. It's by the door. You're gonna like it!
Shark Jake, with subdued eagerness, confronts a box placed precariously at the doorway. Shark Jake opens the door, revealing a pair of knee-high boots. Shark Jake smiles ear to ear. He tries them on.
Do you, want help?
Yes, maybe the smallest amount.
It's all in your hips.
I'm putting it in my hips.
Yeah. Like a man, like you're thrusting into something.
That's what I'm used to.
Yes, and you're very good at it, but we're trying to diversify, so. Shoulders back. Try. It's like gliding. Try walking back and forth.
Shark Jake practices a few times. He's starting to get it.
Better?
Better.
Scene 10. A dramatic dinner Jake, not wearing sunglasses, sits at the table, drinking a Cosmo, while Grinder Jake continues reading from the Communist Manifesto. While reading, Grinder Jake makes an occasional quote. He reaches the last page and he closes it. A moment. He looks at artist Jake with a capitalistic parasite that he is.
Hey, Jake. I've been thinking about the dynamic of our relationship recently.
Have you now?
I have. And I've been talking to your husband, and
I understand. And you may call him Shark Jake.
he doesn't like being called Shark.
And I do not like to be interrupted. Listen, I know what you're thinking.
You do.
Naturally, yes. I'm sure he's told you all about James. You're probably wondering why I shower you with the same affection as I did for him. I shall, for your benefit, explain.
No. I actually meant like
It
the
is
class really.
true that you have exceeded as my intern. Yes, in many ways you could be perceived as a perfected version of me. Yes, you're young, intuitive, and artistically driven. It is really like looking into a mirror. God, I did do a good job on you. But please understand that there was a certain je ne sais quoi about James. I cannot love all my interns equally, you know? I know that sounds unfair, but perhaps after some time...
No, Jake. I mean, artist Jake. What I'm trying to say is, you've told me I should be grateful for the opportunity you've given me, and I am to some extent, but at the same time, I can't help but feel like I'm being,
Artist Jake lowers his sunglasses and shoots Grinder Jake a look. Do you really want to go there?
Well, to put it in context with some of the reading you've given me, I'm starting to think of our dynamic less as of an artist Jake, an intern Jake, and more of a proletariat Jake and a bourgeoisie Jake.
Proletariat? Bourgeoisie? What are you reading?
The Communist Manifesto.
Ah, Marx! You cannot read Marx. Where did you get that?
It was on the table of things you told me to
No,
read.
I most certainly did not include the Communist Manifesto within your fundamental readings, okay? I have specifically given you Moore, Locke, Rousseau, Rational.
I mean, I found it pretty insightful reading.
No interruptions, okay? This is not up for debate. I do hope you did not take it seriously, okay? Communism has killed millions. No, not even. Probably close to like a billion people. Disregard it, okay? Go finish the painting. Yes, you have been a very bad intern. Go paint, okay? Have you forgotten that the painting for the presentation is due tomorrow?
It's done.
Well then,
I'll touch it up later, but yeah. It wasn't terribly hard, honestly. All I had to do was watch a couple YouTube videos and concentrate for an hour. Listen, Jake, all I'm saying is that I should get like 10% credit. 20%? 15 sounds fair.
No, you will have no credit. You have done nothing, okay? I have made you. You're a product of me, ergo, the painting is my painting. It's incredible simple logic that nobody seems to understand. Oh, let him in. No more disruptions. Oh my god. Join me at the table. Christ, all I hope is that my husband, dreadful though he is, will be civil. And we'll have someone and a polite conversation. I will hear no more of this foolishness, okay? You know nothing. I know everything. The show is tomorrow. And if one more thing goes wrong, then I'm going to absolutely...
Shark
stop.
Jake, what thing?
I'm back.
Upon seeing him, Artist Jake looks at him in horror, dropping his utensils. Shark Jake, noticing Artist Jake's appall, approaches the dinner table. He drops the paper back on the dinner table with a thud. Their eyes remain locked. Artist Jake, how dare you? Shark Jake, something on my face? Oh.
Oh, I brought dinner.
Jake, you were supposed to cook dinner. Salmon, remember?
The day got away from me, so I picked something up. That's all.
Shark Jake pulls up a chair at the dinner table, sits, and crosses his legs.
Your legs.
Oh, exposed. I know how risque of me.
Where did you get the salmon from?
Somewhere?
Somewhere.
A restaurant.
Michelin star?
Certainly not.
Well accredited then.
The man behind the counter seemed experienced.
Oh, the man behind the counter.
Yeah, you know, at the nice little bodega on the corner.
Oh, bodega. Bodega, you say?
Yeah, in fact, I'm not even certain it's salmon.
For a moment, Artist Jake takes out one of those boxes out of the bag with incredible trepidation. He opens it, and it's a hamburger and fries. Artist Jake gently closes the lid. He is utterly catatonic.
I like hamburgers more than salmon anyway, so I'm fine with this.
What is this?
Well, back rubs haven't worked, so now it's time for open communication.
Oh, open communication. This is open communication. With this Trojan horse. Oh, listen to me, both of you. You may think you fooled me, but I'm aware that there's something sinister afoot, and I will not be shaken. Yes, now everyone's reading marks and wearing stripper boots and crossing their legs around here, and that is unacceptable, okay? Where's the normalcy? And why are you wearing those?
Jake's just teaching me some stuff.
Some stuff.
Yeah, you know, yeah, some gay stuff.
Some fucking wisdom!
He doesn't need faggot wisdom, okay? Jake is my husband. I know where his interests lie. He is interested in the science of economics, and going to the gym 6 or 7 times a week, eating protein-dense meals, and being clean-shaven. He has a facial structure that evokes the image of a shark, hence why he is Shark Jake.
Well...
What?
Maybe I'm not Shark Jake. Maybe I'm Faggot Jake. Would that be so terrible?
Artist Jake does not like this. Not at all. He takes a moment.
I think we have all been getting a little high-strung, okay? Naturally. I think we all need to take a deep breath and talk this through, although I'm the only one with a major deadline tomorrow.
Oh, you're the only one with a major deadline. I'm an investment banker.
Oh, and what exactly is it that you do as an investment banker?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm told I'm very good at it. Besides, I've been considering a change of career anyhow. Grinder Jake has opened my eyes a lot.
Oh, Shark Jake has opened my eyes a lot too. Funnily enough, about exploitation and
You gave him marks. The utter sabotage. He is my project.
In fact, I've been thinking, why is it that you get to take all the credit for the painting?
I've also been thinking that.
It would make more sense if he were the artistry and, you know, not Grinder Jake.
Artist Jake looks at Grinder Jake, and then Shark Jake, and then Grinder Jake, and then Shark Jake. Then
Conspiracy! Okay, this nonsense must end. I'm in charge.
You're in charge. Since when are you in charge?
Since forever, what do you mean since when?
Well, I'm the only one who pays for anything. You're just the loudest.
That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Silence. Okay, it's all you've come into my home and ruined everything, okay?
I'm sorry, Jake. This is for the best.
Shark Jake briskly removes Artist Jake's ascot. His prized ascot, the ascot. Instead of screaming or crying or thrashing, Artist Jake gently touches his neck. He feels its absence. It's painful. Shark Jake bequeathed Artist Jake's ascot to Grinder Jake, who is still devouring the burger.
He deserves it.
Deserves it.
I am so honored to accept this ascot, Shark Jake. I mean, my whole life, I've always wanted to be an artist, but I've never had the ascot to prove it. I promise that I will be a fair Jake, a just Jake, a kind Jake, a humane artist Jake, for the betterment of Jakes. Jake, thank you so much. I will kindly accept this.
Grinder Jake puts the ascot on. He instantly embodies Artist Jake in all his horribleness.
What is this?
Oh, which Jake?
Yourself, my husband, naturally.
Just because you're the new artist Jake doesn't mean you're mine.
Oh Christ, your pedantry is unmatched.
Artist Jake says nothing. He's having a crisis.
Jake, it's just an ascot. I meant to.
Why is he so silent? Make him speak.
Jake, it's for the best.
Why is he so terribly quiet?
Jake? Jake! Jake!
Come, warm up the espresso machine. To the easel, it's time for final touch-ups.
Scene 11. An atonement. Night. Grinder Jake makes the final touch-ups to his painting. Artist Jake stands by, holding an espresso in a little dainty cup. Grinder Jake waves his hand. Bring for the espresso. Artist Jake does. Grinder Jake tastes it. And immediately spits it out. Offended. It's disgusting. It's ridiculous. Bless himself.
How foul.
My best.
Yes, it better be.
Grinder Jake stands back. He takes the entire painting in. It is complete technical perfection in his amusement. He drops the palette on the floor. Artist Jake notices.
It is perfection. Perhaps my best work yet.
That would make sense. It's your first work.
And that's my best work, Christ! You are obtuse! Intern Jake!
I'm right here.
Please, shower me with compliments. I'm feeling unnerved about tomorrow.
It's good.
And
It's good, okay? You did a good job. By all technical accounts, it's a good painting.
what about the framing?
Good.
And its composition?
Good.
What about its color breakdown?
It's a good painting. Is that what you want to hear? It's all good. It will receive all the acclaim which it deserves. You have sufficiently embarrassed me. Aren't you happy?
A silence. Grinder Jake imposes. He pulls his ascot back dramatically.
Is that a twinge of dissent I hear? You're nothing but a cheap
No,
imitation.
you're not.
No, you're a cheap imitation!
No, it's actually you who's unequivocally a cheap imitation of me.
Why, I have never in my 36 years.
This is your 20 years old.
They are 20 years old! Okay, you're a novice. I simply had it. Jake!
Upon this call, Shark Jake saunters out from the bedrooms that were in his sunrise. His mask to the wall. It's incredible.
You rang?
Jake is being bothersome. Chide him for me. I must concentrate. Don't you completely understand my entire reputation is riding on this? I need peace. I need complete, utter, distractionless peace. That goes for the both of you. No! I have had it. It's time for bed. The painting is perfect. They will all love me tomorrow, naturally. Good night.
Shark Jake dramatically exits. Shark Jake and Artist Jake are alone. Who will speak first? What is there to be said?
Certainly commits, doesn't he? But Jake, doesn't it make more sense this way? And I thought he would have been a little less, horrible. But he deserves to be praised for the painting and... Okay, you wanted the painting to be done, and look, it's done. Well, you deserve this. After these years of neglecting me, shunning me, talking down to me, like I'm stupid. The espresso machine I bought for you, I read a husband book for you. I've done nothing wrong. I've done absolutely nothing wrong.
I know. You haven't. And I'm sorry.
Did Shark Jake really just hear those words?
You're...
Sorry. About everything.
Well, I had more written down, but thank you. I accept your apology.
No. Don't accept your apology. I deserved it.
Yeah, I mean, probably not. It's okay. I forgive you. You only love yourself. And you loved an idea of me because of what it represented you tangentially.
Artist Jake is actually moved by that thought.
That's a very articulate thought. Coming from you. I mean, sorry. That's...
No, you're right. I've had an easier time coming to terms with things lately.
Meaning, the shoes?
The shoes, the job, and, well, us. This place. Jake, I'd like to separate. At least for a little bit.
That seems reasonable.
Well, I wasn't anticipating you'd be so receptive.
It's the best, Jake. I don't love myself. I'm disgusted with myself. I hate the way I look, how I dress. I hate what I paint. I don't like how I talk. I don't think I deserve any of this. I don't think I really like anyone.
Can I give you a back rub?
I mean, I don't know if that really is going
Shark
to
Jake
work.
scotches
I
in
mean,
and starts rubbing Artist Jake's back. Initially hesitant, Artist Jake relaxes into it. It feels really good.
Oh, wow, that's,
Good, right?
it's, making me kind of, well,
Oh, jeez, have you ever not been stressed?
I'll paint something tonight.
Artist Jake collects painting materials. He produces another blank canvas.
If I start now, I'm sure I could get something done by tomorrow, you know?
Yeah, that's the spirit.
And you? Who are you going to sleep with
Oh no, he's very annoying.
Because he's acting like me.
Now you get it. No, I appreciate that he helped me uncover some truths about myself, but I mean, now the act is grading. No, tonight I'll go out. And the next night. The next one too. You know, there's a whole world out there that I haven't been bothered to discover because I was tethered to my straight-laced job. I quit today. You know, it all seems so stupid. Nightlife seems to make more sense than banks.
That all sounds very logical. Have fun. And you look
Oh, I'm not all bad. Not yet, anyways. Good luck, Jake. The divorce papers on the table.
Yeah.
Throw your signature down whenever it's convenient. Okay? Not the flashy one. It needs to be legible. Until next time, Artist Jake.
Shark Jake leaves through the front door, blowing a kiss. Artist Jake is left alone. Artist Jake is left alone with the canvas before him. Scene 12, breakdown. Later that night. Artist Jake, palette in hand, stares down at the blank canvas resting on the table.
okay. It should be easy, shouldn't it? Perhaps it is easier for some more than others to produce work, but there is truth in quality over quantity. Although when there is no quantity, there cannot be quality. That is rudimentary, so I must make some quantity of art.
Artist Jake's eyes reject the canvas. They find Grander Jake's painting, which is now covered by an obscuring cloth.
Surely it's not even that good.
He paces to Grander Jake's painting. He gently lifts the curtains covering the masterpiece. It's good. Fuck. Lower set.
I dream of painting, and then I paint my dream. Van Gogh. That bastard. Van Gogh was a Dutch homosexual who cut off his own ear because he was in love with his best friend. Also, he was a painter. He went mad and spent the remainder of his years in a home, which unfortunately stopped him from painting. In fact, Van Gogh was quite renowned for never creating a large volume of work in his lifetime due to the fact of his many ailments, anxieties, and of course, his unrequited love. Ha ha. Perhaps I need some courage.
His hand grips a bottle of some strong liquor. It's probably something fancy, but it's not as if it's above tequila or vodka at this point.
Okay. Yes. First, there was Jake 3 because he was our first third Jake. Yeah. And then Yoga Jake. And then Country Jake. And then Electronic Dance Music Jake. And then French New Wave Jake. And then Dog Person Jake. And then Cat Person Jake. And then straight acting Jake. And then
He struggles to think of the remainder of the Jakes.
the other Jakes. And then James, that glorious, beautiful idiot. And now, This one.
A moment. He feels the alcohol start to affect him. Speech slurs, it's harder to sit up straight. Artist Jake notices a glint on the table. He examines it closer.
Oh, is this a painting scalpel I see? Oh, I suppose I could kill him. No. That would be silly. It's much more reasonable to kill myself. Or cut off some appendage and send it somewhere. Although I suppose that's not as much in vogue as it was in the 19th century. It's a little gauche. It's not done. It could make a comeback, I suppose. If Van Gogh is as much as a genius as he's proclaimed to be, there has to be a little sense in it, even if not immediately. Yes, surely there are sacrifices we must make for art and love. It's what real artists do. Real artists are in pain, and yes, the solution is that I'm not in enough pain. For art and love.
A moment of shame. Artist Jake is silent. He touches his ear. He's bleeding.
Oh. Well, that was largely unproductive. Okay. Just start something. Anything, if I can start something, at least I can say I did something, and then maybe I could justify any of this. Just start with anything. Start with a feeling. Just start by.
Artist Jake finds its way to his ear. He notices the blood. Then inspiration strikes. He uses the blood from his ear as a mixer in his palette, morphine with red. He wets his brush and makes a series of dramatic strikes on the canvas. It's over. It's done.
Well, I suppose this will have to do.
He can barely look at it.
It is honest, I suppose. Perhaps there's merit in honesty. Poor Jake, rich Jake, artist Jake, shark Jake. For art and love.
Scene 13. An art show. The next morning. Artist Jake lies on the couch. Drunk, asleep, between. The house is empty. An anticipatory air rings through. Artist Jake awakens with a jolt. He grips onto the couch. Reality? Yes? He believes it to be so. He looks before him. His painting lies on the kitchen table. Face down, he gently raises it to peek, but immediately lowers it. It revolts him. Artist Jake raises his painting again. He concocts a devious plan.
Sabotage then. Oh, I didn't do it! Oh.
Hello?
You came.
I said I would.
Was traffic slow?
No, but I took the wagon in.
I could get a wagon into the city.
You never answered my question. What is it?
artist Jake flips up Grinder Jake's painting. It's a portrait of artist Jake.
Interesting. It's a little bit on the nose. I'll just not quite your style either.
Look, I just have to get it out of here fast, okay?
The new one.
Yes, the new one, the worst one. I'll just. They're taken care of. Okay. Well, get away from there. Get away from there.
This
No.
is way more your style.
It's supposed to be bad.
I didn't say it was bad.
I know you're here to mock me, okay? Yes, former intern James. I failed completely and utterly. You always wanted for someone to take me down and peg me. Well, now he has, okay? Now I'm hiding things and sabotaging people. You got what you wanted, so you know what? Leave. Get out before he gets
Good
here.
morning, Philistines! Big day. Big day. My debut in the world of visual arts. My espresso is where? And you are?
Oh, me. I'm here for the show.
Always happy to meet a fan. You know me, I suppose.
In kind of like an uncanny way? Yeah, I think I do.
Wonderful, you smell like horses. Please move the easel to the center of the room so that all may bask in its inevitable beauty. Yes, you, come on, move it, they'll be here soon. Yes, thank you, Jake, excellent placement. I'm, well, terribly anxious, I have to admit. They're all going to hate it, won't they?
Oh, no. I'm sure they'll love it.
I worked so hard at it, and if they hate it or something goes wrong, Perhaps I'll never leave this place again. I'll be too afraid to go outside. He's so cool. No, Esperance! I'm terrified. Let them in! Let them in! Front row, get up here! Let them in! Welcome! Welcome all! You're good right there. Please don't breathe. I welcome you to the very apex of artistic talent. I have labored over this painting for countless hours. It is the most skillful brushwork in my entire career. The immaculate depth and emotion will leave you, onlookers, quivering under the weight of your emotional transcendence. You will see your mother. You will see your father, your pets, your enemies. May it leave a mark on all your souls for eternity. Now, reveal the work!
James delicately pulls off the sheet safeguarding the painting rebellion. Artist James painting! A massive childlike sad face painted in a dark red paint.
What is this?
A moment of warm applause starts, and then it grows a mud becoming more and more It's brilliant! Defies all expectation. Artist Jake crosses his arms. Perhaps he lets out in desperate.
What? Are you kidding me?
Yes! Yes, it is wonderful, isn't it? I'm so humbled you all enjoy it. This is greatly deserved. Please continue. Yes, my glorious acolytes. Await me outside. I shall be with you momentarily.
The sound of people leaving in a messy, uncoordinated way. Artist Jake, Grinder Jake, and James are alone. Maybe with a little nap crack or adjustment, Grinder Jake comes back to his bubbly self. He tosses the ascot off, haphazardly.
That was so much fun! How was that, Jake? Did I do a good job? I hope you gained a new perspective into yourself, really. I really think we made a breakthrough. With a little more work, you'll have a debut this awesome one day.
Yes. I suppose that all we can hope for is an awesome debut.
Well, Jake, I don't have to hope. I just had one. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get down to more important things. Would this be a good address to send the bill?
The what?
Oh, what? Just because it's drama therapy doesn't mean it's free. No, sir. I take pride in my work, and I've done a lot with you, Jake. It's been a productive few days.
Jake, might I have my painting back?
Aw, Jake. No. I have student loans. I went to Juilliard, and whoever said a BFA couldn't pay for itself. Anyways, I really ought to get going. I have fans waiting outside. I've always wanted to say that. Let's schedule another session sometime. Jake and, sorry, I forgot your name.
James.
This place is so stupid. Good luck, artist Jake.
Grinder Jake exits with Artist Jake's new work tucked beneath his arm. Artist Jake and James watch him go. Artist Jake recovers the ascot from the floor. He fiddles with it.
Jake.
Artist Jake fixes the ascot back around his neck, but it doesn't quite feel right. He messes with it until deciding to take it off. He will be notated as Jake for the remainder of the play.
You've been over to a bit of a wardrobe update anyway.
Yes. Perhaps that's true. Thank you for coming.
I wouldn't miss it.
It's probably my last one.
I mean, that's your choice, Jake. No, I'm really good, thank you. You know, it's not about painting. He did a very good job.
Okay. Does this look like me, do you think?
I mean, technically, your face looks a bit different now. You know, like less rigid.
What should I do? What do I change? What am I supposed to be? Because, James, I think I've gotten it all wrong. Tell me who I'm supposed to be, and I'll change, and I'll be that person. Please, James.
What do you want me to say? I mean, start with what feels right. Get out of your head for once in your life. Start a garden or something. Drama therapy seemed to be like it was working well for you. You're very hard-headed, but you're determined. You have plenty of time. You can, be the Jake you wish to see in the world. Or something like that. I don't know, it worked for me. Start with the little things. take it day by day. That's all I got. See you in your next show.
James softly smiles and departs. Artist Jake stands alone. One thing at a time. He signs the divorce papers. Not too flashy. He resets the room. He produces a new canvas and resupplies his paints. He lingers before it. He looks to the couch where the portrait rests upon. He attempts to make something new, but finds that his eyes ultimately return to the painting. He puts down his brushes and goes to the couch. He picks up the portrait. He raises it above his head